Starting off, we got the pec stretch working from the collarbone up into the armpit. You can do this standing or on the ground. From here, I'm going to roll around, try and find some tight, tender areas, and then reach that arm up overhead. So I'm really looking for this pin and stretch. A couple different angles, maybe straight over, reaching that arm up to a Y, playing around with screwing out and lifting my arm, palm up, maybe coming up into that T position, down to the side of my hip, just working all different angles. And I've got a minute each side, so I'm gonna hang out here, kind of vigorously roll around. This is the one part that can be painful. Really try and breathe and not be distracted. Listen to your body so it can start to relax and open up. Then we'll hit both sides here. This one might be a little painful coming into this handcuff position, but I like playing around, pinching that shoulder blade back, diving a little bit deeper in there. Hitting different angles once again, palm up. Getting up underneath that armpit. Okay, so that's soft tissue of the pecs. Then you're gonna go into that thoracic spine. So you're gonna be looking to do some extensions up and over. Right at the heart rate monitor, I'm just gonna cross my leg to try and lock in my lumbar. And I'm really not trying to arch, I'm just trying to extend up and over. Take a nice breath. You can do about 5 extensions. Slide up and I'm going to hit 3 spots in that spine. Breathing. I'm going to slide up towards the top of the shoulder blades. Not going to be a big range of motion. Just trying to create that bowing sensation up and over that upper spine. From there, we're going to our chin tucks. You should just be able to fit a piece of hair, a piece of paper underneath the hair. I'm going to tuck the chin, give myself a double chin. I'm going to lift up just slightly, trying to feel those deep neck flexors. Come back down, tuck the chin, reach long through the crown of the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back down, relax, tuck and lift. Breathe. Okay, we're gonna get 3 of those, then we're gonna start there. We're gonna press the opposite hand into the knee, really tucking that chin. Everything should be nice and easy, creating some tension in the abs, so I couldn't put my hand underneath my low back. I'm gonna extend my arm and leg. I'm gonna hold when I start to feel those abs fire up and come back. Remember, we're always trying to hold the hardest position, so I'm keeping my chin tucked, double chin. I can challenge how far can I bring my arm and leg away from my core without losing that low back connection with the mat. So I'm overemphasizing pressing my low back into the mat to get some anterior core, right? Trying to connect that whole frontal line of that neck and abdominals. I'll switch sides, hold, tuck the chin, press the hand into the knee, hold for 1, 2, check that low back, press the low back into the mat, press the hand into the knee, creating that tension. We're gonna get about 6 reps, and then relax. Okay, we can repeat this maybe with or without the chin tuck. So if things are getting tired here, maybe I keep that long spine and I continue to work some more abdominal work, being able to control my breath, not hold my breath, and just let my abs do as much work as they need to keep that low back in contact. Eventually, we'll get into more of a neutral spine, But for now, we really want to overactivate that front anterior core. Finishing with about 12 of those each side. Okay, so that's the deep neck into the abdominals, that dead bug with alternating arm pressing into the opposite knee. From there, we're going into a pec stretch. So I'm going to step and throw. I have two positions. So I step with my left as if I'm going to throw with my right. I'm going to come forwards and check my rib cage. So abs are on once again. Just going to breathe, start to feel stretch in that pec. I'm going to take 3 breaths. And then on that third breath, I'm going to start pressing my hand like I'm throwing a ball or getting that pull or catch position in the water. Pressing in, creating some tension, ramping up. So 1 is easy, and I'm ramping up to a higher intensity that I feel comfortable. Then I'm going to relax. That's going to let me go a little bit deeper into the stretch. I'm going to hold this for 3 breaths, breathing into the belly. Then I'm going to press into that wall just a little bit, pressing more, pressing more, pressing more, getting everything fired up, lots of tension, and then relax and go a little bit deeper. 3 breaths. 3 times. I ramp, I press, holding, increasing tension safely. Relax. Take 3 breaths. So that was arm at about 90. Now I can go up higher. I'm going to screw that arm out. Almost think of maybe grabbing like I'm at the top of that catch position. And I might just feel a little bit different stretch in that pec. And I can repeat that process. That arm's way more overhead now. Firing up the tissue and then relaxing. Try not to arch to the low back. Take some big breaths into the belly. And then pressing that hand top of the power position, pulling or throwing in the pool. And relax. Really just trying to stretch the front of that pec, not feeling anything in the front of that shoulder joint, okay? Whew, gotta do arm there. From there, let's start to activate that backside. So we open up the front side, we're gonna activate the backside. So I start with that chin tuck, and I'm gonna start by simply just rolling my shoulder blades down and back and driving my fingers towards my toes. I hold, keeping the chin tucked, reaching long through the crown of the head. A position, I come into my T's. I pinch my shoulder blades together. Now my hands can go up higher, but I lose that joint centration. I hold, and then I come Y's. Arms up overhead, hold. Breathe, I come back into my T's, pinching my shoulder blades down and back. Come back into that A frame or I, pinching my shoulder blades down and back, and then I relax. I roll my shoulder blades down and back, pinching them down and back, holding, reaching my fingertips long, pinching those shoulder blades down and back, come up to a T, holding, 3, 2, 1, coming up into a Y, holding, 3, 2, 1, coming back into a T, 3, 2, 1. I'm trying to reach long, double chin, long through the neck. Pinch the shoulder blades down the back and relax. That's 2. Let's get 6 of those. Pinch the shoulder blades down and back. T's. Y's. Thumbs are up. Pinch the shoulder blades into a T. Into a Y. And relax. Back up. Pinch shoulder blades down and back. Reach long to the crown of the head, tucking the chin. T's. Y's. T's. Y's. Coming up, this is 5 of 6. Pinch the shoulder blades down and back. Reach the fingers long, plugging the shoulders into the joint. Pinching the shoulder blades together. Y. T. Really trying to own the hardest position. And then back to that A, really rolling those shoulder blades down and back, holding that position, and then relax. We got our last one here. Pinch the shoulder blades together. Reach the fingertips long. T. Y. T. Tucking that chin. Pinching the shoulder blades together. And relax. So there's your A's, T's, and Y's. From here we're going side sit with hip lifts. Let's go ahead. Right butt cheek is on the ground. Left leg's in front. Just in this nice relaxed position. Now my hand comes beside my hip. Does not go behind. Otherwise my shoulder's going to dive forwards. So right next to my hip, creating this right angle. I roll my shoulder blade down and back, and then I'm just going to reach the crown of my head as I push into the ground. It is really, really slight. I'm not doing one of these. I am just ever so effortlessly pushing up and lifting my right butt cheek off the ground. Okay, I can even make a fist, but I want to screw out to create that torque and that scapular rotator cuff back there. That helps me lift a little bit higher. I'm holding 1, 2, come back down. We have 6 of these. Good, and I like the palm. I can feel more. But there is nothing wrong with making that fist. But we're really looking to drive that shoulder away from the ear, open up that front of the shoulder while we use the back scaps. Last one here, screwing out, pressing up. Okay, last exercise here. We can do this on the other side, so we'd sit on the left butt cheek, right leg in front. Roll that shoulder blade down and back, press up, hip lift. This is our side sit to hip lift. Really reaching up, not letting that butt shoot out. And then we're going to go into our downward dog. Downward dog position, what we're looking to do here, fingers point out slightly, just like my toes would slightly point out in a squat. I'm going to screw my arms out so the eye or inside of my elbow points straight ahead. I'm going to bend my knees. I'm going to reach my butt up towards where the ceiling meets the wall. From here, I'm going to bend my elbows and just screw out and feel my scaps a little bit more. Maybe I want to pedal out, get a little bit of a calf stretch. Bend the elbows, screw out. Okay, from here, I'm looking to create this scapular work now. So my arms are straight. I'm really trying to get my ears next to my biceps. Shoulders in the ears, shoulders out of the ears. Shoulders in the ears, shoulders out of the ears. Sliding down and back once again. We're gonna go 6 reps here. On the 6th rep, I'm gonna screw out. Shoulders are out of the ears. I'm gonna bring my feet a little bit wider. Really pressing into the ground. I'm gonna press, hold. 1, 2, own that hardest position. Get set, touch the back of my head. Hold. Reaching my butt up towards where the ceiling and the wall meet. Keep alternating arms. You have 4 each arm. All right, at that point, just open up those pecs, shoulders, and you are ready to go.